Hey, so I'm back to talk about cleaning our Deluxe cooking blender. So I just made peanut butter in the blender, and yes, as you can imagine, peanut butter, you can see it, it's stuck all inside the pitcher. I cleaned it out as best that I could, but it's time to wash the blender. And one of the key selling points about our Deluxe cooking blender here at Pampered Chef is the fact that we have a heated wash cycle on our blender. So our blender essentially cleans itself. So let me take a minute and just walk you through this, because once I turn the heated wash cycle on, you're not going to be able to hear me the whole time, and I'm not going to leave this video on the entire time. So I have put in here 3 cups of water, okay? And there are measurements on the blender, so you know where 3 cups is. And I did 1 drop, and I can't stress this enough. You only need 1 drop of Dawn or your dish detergent. Okay, we put the lid on. The blender is on, and then we're just going to spin the dial and go to heated wash. And what's going to happen is the cooking blender is going to start to preheat, okay, because it's working on reaching a certain temperature to do the actual wash cycle. So it preheats for a little bit, and then it washes it, and then when it's done, it will end and stop. And then you're just going to want to pour that out in your sink and give it a rinse. And I do towel dry my pitcher. Now keep in mind that the spout, it's going to not really clean the spout thoroughly because of the way that it's designed. So you will want to wipe that off as well. And the lid, I also will wipe through that as well. Rinse it and then wipe it. All right, so it makes it really easy. One important thing I want to point out about our Deluxe cooking blender is it should never be submerged in water. So in the past with your blender, you might be accustomed to having a sink full of water and you put your blender in or whatever and wash it. Because the mechanics of the blender are in the base, you never want to submerge your blender in water, which is why we have this heated wash cycle and the blender can clean itself. It's like magic, right? Who likes cleaning appliances? No one. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to turn it to heated wash. We're going to watch it work for a little bit. And then if you have any questions about cleaning the blender, please reach out to me. And I'm telling you, once you get started working with this blender, if you like to make jams, sauces, alternative milk like almond milk or oat milk, okay, you want to make cheese sauce, you want to make butternut squash soup because you've grown butternuts in your garden like we have. We have apples here. I've made my own applesauce, apple butter. The blender can do a lot. And of course it can make cocktails, right? The most important thing for most people. Cocktails, milkshakes, those types of things. So I'm going to turn it to the heated wash cycle. We're going to get started and I'll see you next time. And take note that you can't see the display, but it is warming up, it's preheating. So the lines are a dash is going through on the panel right now, on the display panel. So the number says 73, so that's the temperature. So that's going to continue to go up, and you can hear it. Maybe you can on the video, but it sounds like it's warming up. It's already up to 77 degrees. 78, 79, so 80, 81. It's continuing to bring the temperature up. So while it's sitting here, know that it's working. It's preheating, okay? Till it gets to the temperature that it wants, and then it will start washing. I believe it's 140 degrees that it gets up to. We're up to 96, 97. Okay, now we're over 100 already. So it just keeps spinning and preheating. And I should say this too, I just thought about this. if you would put too much detergent in and you start seeing bubbles coming up and out of the pitcher, bubbles are normal, okay? But they recommend pausing the cycle, the heated wash cycle, and adding a teaspoon of vegetable oil into your pitcher, okay? In case you would have bubbles start coming out. So I'm serious when you only need a drop, 1 drop of dishwasher detergent. I'm just somebody who uses Dawn. That seems to work really well. But keep that in mind in case you accidentally overdo it. Okay, we're up to 139, 140. Here we go.